solid condition, well built, things like that. So there's always going to be pros and cons, and I knew that going in that there was a few negatives. So there's always going to be pros and cons, and I knew that going in that there was a few negatives that, you know, some buyers wouldn't like. But the owner seemed pretty well aware of, you know, the market as well, which was good. So I wasn't having to have too bad of conversations with them. Yeah, it certainly went quite easily. You know, they weren't expecting too much as far as the price goes, so it was quite an easy conversation to have. As far as they've got a little bit of preparation to do, we had a bit of a discussion about different ways to handle it going forward, because it's obviously, well, it's not obviously, but it's not always the most ideal position to be in for selling. Can't go into too much detail because obviously it'll talk too much about the person's property. But at the end of the day, we went through a few options on what they can do going forward. They certainly liked the pricing campaign. However, we went through a few discussion points about getting that price right and making sure they're in the right area, and then, if not, adjusting from there. So great little appraisal. Whether it comes on in the next week or two, they're certainly wanting to do it sooner rather than later. But at the same time, you know, they've got a little bit of work to do before they can get it up on the market, I think. I'm not going to rush them to get it up on the market if it's not ready, but we might try a few things in the background in the meantime. Anyway, if you've got any questions or you want to have a chat about appraising your property, get in touch and we'll run through the same sort of procedure I've just done now.